Okay, Clashers and members of the Aztec clan. I wanted to do my episode 3, but first I want to take a look at the base and where we're progressing at. Our king is center stage now, and you can see that he is level 2 now. Really doesn't mean anything. I mean, there's just the only thing about it is progressing to 5, 2, 3, 4. I don't know that it's much of an improvement, but there was that. I was actually planning to save my elixir for level 2 hogs instead and do my king after level 2 hogs, but I realized that this is not upgraded, and when I do, it's a 2-day upgrade, so I could probably earn quite a bit of elixir over the next 2 or 3 days as I try to get that thing upgraded. So that's on the list of things to do. The other thing is that this is my last level 8 barracks right here. It's 1 day out from being level 9, and then I will be a dragon producing machine. So kind of the plan right now is save up elixir for dark elixir storage upgrade and level 2 dragons. And after that it will be level 2 hogs. And between there I will just be spending money upgrading collectors and various defenses around the base. So we're probably about halfway to level 8. Now let's get to the real reason for this next episode. All right. Not this last war, but the previous war. So 2 wars ago, I guess, or the war previous to this one, I did miserable. Now, dragons are OP once you get to Town Hall 7, but what you'll notice is that as soon as you get to Town Hall 7, they're still matching you up in clan wars with Town Hall 6s and some lower Town Hall 7s. And when you first start like that, then bam, you know, dragons, lay them out, lightning one of them if you want, take out one of the ADs, lay out your dragons, and they're just going to own everything. Well, that hasn't been the case, and last war was the worst. I think I got 1 star, and I just wore the badge of shame the whole time. So I had to go and educate myself on how to do dragons like a big boy. And what I learned was that lightning works good early, but you got to learn how to funnel. And so, you know, you use your king and a dragon or something to create a funnel, and then you're using rage and heal spells. You know, and that's how you raid as a growing Town Hall 7, because that's what prepares you for Town Hall 8s and Go Wipe and Go Wee Wee and all that other stuff. So anyway, so that's what I had been practicing between raids, between clan wars, I should say. And this was my first raid where I tried to employ funneling. And so we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. Anyway, so you can see that I'm going to put my king out, and obviously the plan is to go right straight north from where this king is, but they need to clear some of this stuff out. So the king is going to clear on the edges, and these 2 dragons are going to clear, you know, a nice path, and you're going to see how this ends up working in my favor, because with that stuff removed, your dragons aren't tempted to follow the line of buildings and head to the left and the right. With all of that stuff cleared, as soon as you drop your dragons, they will go straight up the middle the way they're supposed to. You'll see that they locked onto that thing first, but you watch, they're going to head up towards the middle. They're going to take that thing out. Because I cleared out the buildings, the next closest buildings were right there, and they're heading right in the direction I want. The rage spell is going to get them in there quick. I'm going to drop a second rage spell, and I believe a heal spell, so that they can take out those 2 level, I think, were those level 4 or level 5? Level 4s. And you can see that this is working perfectly. Right, so they got all that stuff down. Got 2 dragons sitting right on top of that other AD. They're going to take that thing out, and this is an easy raid. Easy raid. A base just like this one kicked my tail twice last time. Literally. I think I got 1 star last time. It was terrible. But you can see now they're spreading out the way they're supposed to. And I don't have anything in the north and east corners, but yeah, the dragon even went to the west corner. I mean, this was a super easy, super perfect raid. Loved it. And this is the way I'm going to do dragons from now on. So there's that. Now, let me pull up my second raid because that was 10. 11 was actually a little better designed base. And here's what the deal with 11 was. I'm gonna hit pause for a second. You see this little cluster? I had kind of the same idea because I'm looking at this thing and I'm going, all right, how do I want to get in here? And I'm pretty sure that my plan was to go like starting from this elixir collector right here. Was to go right over the top of that archer tower, hit those two, and end up by the level 4 collector in the town hall. So that was the bulk of my dragons were supposed to go that way. But if you'll notice, just to the left of the archer tower, there's this whole group of 6 buildings, and then to the right, there's this group of 4 buildings. And you're going to see that I'd started my funnel, but I didn't funnel very well. And you'll see what happens as this plays out. So go ahead and speed it up just a little bit. You see the king drop in, and he's doing his thing. And the dragons dropped in, and he's clearing. And I'm thinking at this point, okay, I'm pretty close to being safe. All right, the king's down. Here comes the dragons, right? And I'm going to rage them up, but wait, let me slow down. You'll see what's happening is because I didn't clear all of those buildings to the left, they're all being pulled aside to the left. And instead of going straight in, you'll see my heal spell wasted. Well, not totally wasted, but this I didn't funnel it correctly, or I didn't pick a good avenue, one of the two. And this doesn't go as well as that first raid. You know, that first raid I had all of those ADs taken out, and it was just mop up. Plus, you're going to see that I probably should have scouted better and noticed in my corners. I should have brought one less dragon, you know, and 5 and a bunch of archers just to post on those guys, you know, to take out those corners. I'm going to speed this up. This does end up working out okay. See, I ended up getting the last AD, or I will end up getting the last AD, especially after that stupid sweeper was taken out. And, you know, I think I got it with like 15 or 20 seconds to spare on the battle clock. But look at how my dragons went all the way around the perimeter. You know I was sweating this whole raid, you know, to see if I was going to get it or not. But we got the 100%, and anyway, did our job. So funneling, you know, going back to where, let me play this thing again. Just going back to the beginning, whatever your area is, you need to, wherever you plan to approach from, you need to make sure that you clear out an area wide enough that once your dragons start to move in towards the center, that rage spell is just going to keep pulling them right in towards the center. You know, if you leave too much to the left or to the right, you know, then they're going to go in an opposite direction. And so, or they're not going to go where you want. And if you're not funneling at all and you're sitting there cursing about how stupid your dragons are, it's not the dragons, it's the operator. You've got to do this if you want to do it right. So there's my 2 funneling raids, okay? And I think that's probably going to bring me to the close. I know I promised you guys a fun attack, and I am going to bring that. I've been looking at how to do some king walks. And I kind of want to do a king walk for that time in your clan war when your clan leader tells you, hey, go clean up one of the bottom ones. You know, like, go clean up a Town Hall 5. And it's like, I'm not going to brew up a bunch of dragons to do that. I'm wanting to get decent at this king walk thing. I want to find out how to make it work because I want to own somebody with a king walk someday. Anyway, so I'm going to be playing with that, and I should bring you some king walk video in the future sometime. Now that my king's level 2, I may have to wait till my healers are level 2 because I can tell you that when I was practicing it, king level 1 healer and level 1 healers, not good. That doesn't work at all. Yeah, that king doesn't last for a second. So anyway, I'm going to sign off. Have a great day, guys. Good luck, Aztecs, in our current war. And